Have you ever felt someone's eyes on you so intensely that it felt like they could strip you bare, peeling back every layer of fear and pretense until nothing remained but desire? Have you ever walked into a place meant for silence and prayer, only to discover that silence could be broken, shattered, by passions so raw it felt almost sacrilegious? And have you ever wanted someone so much that you didn't care about rules, about judgment, about the forbidden walls around you? That's how it began. That's how she began.
Ava.
The church was dark except for the faint glow of candles flickering on the altar. My footsteps echoed too loudly, betraying my nerves as I moved down the aisle. I wasn't supposed to be here at this hour. Nobody was. But I came anyway, needing quiet, needing space. Instead, I found her. Ava leaned against the back pew, her silhouette outlined by the faint light. Even in shadow, she carried herself with boldness, posture unyielding, eyes sharp, lips curved in a knowing smile. She didn't look surprised to see me. She looked like she'd been waiting. "Funny," she said softly, her voice low, steady, dangerous. "I didn't think you'd come." My breath caught. And yet here we both are. Her smile deepened. Not gentle, not innocent. A smile that carried weight, hunger, promise. Ava never smiled without reason. She moved toward me, every step echoing in the silence like a command. The distance between us collapsed until she stood in front of me, her gaze locking onto mine with such intensity that I forgot how to breathe. "Do you know," she murmured, fingertips grazing the line of my jaw, "how long I've wanted this?" I swallowed, heat rising beneath my skin. "You shouldn't say things like that here." Her smirk sharpened. "That's exactly why I should." Her hand slipped to the back of my neck, firm, controlling, pulling me closer until her breath danced against my lips. The sacred air of the church grew heavier, denser, charged. "This place is supposed to keep us quiet," she whispered, her voice dark silk. "Keep us apart. But you and I, we don't do quiet. We don't do apart." My protest was weak, trembling. "Ava, we shouldn't." "Don't say it," she cut in, her tone fierce, dominant. "Don't you dare say you don't want me." Her eyes burned into me. She knew the truth already. She knew I wanted her. "Say it," she demanded, voice low but commanding. "Say you want this." My words faltered, but she tightened her grip, daring me to lie, daring me to resist. I broke. "I want this. I want you." Her smile turned feral. That's all I needed. Her lips crashed onto mine in a kiss that wasn't soft, wasn't tentative. It was fire, hunger, possession. Ava kissed like someone who knew exactly what she wanted and had no intention of asking permission. The silence of the church shattered. The hollow air, the stone walls, the wooden pews, all of it blurred, meaningless compared to the press of her body, the heat of her dominance. She pulled back just enough to whisper against my ear, her voice a dangerous caress. "You're mine tonight." The words sent a shiver through me, a surrender I couldn't take back. Ava pushed me back against the pew, her hands framing my face, her body pressed so close I could feel her heartbeat pounding against mine. "You came here looking for peace," she murmured, her lips grazing my throat. "But what you found is me. And I promise you, I'll give you everything but peace." Her teeth grazed my skin, sharp enough to make me gasp. "Does that scare you?" she asked, her tone dark, teasing. "Yes," I admitted, my breath shaky. "But it excites me more." She chuckled, low and rich, the sound vibrating through me.
"Good."
Her lips claimed mine again, more demanding this time, her hands gripping my waist, pulling me against her like she would never let go. I tried once to shift the balance, to take control, to push her back. Ava didn't allow it. Her grip tightened, her kiss deepened, her body pressed harder. "Don't fight me," she warned, her tone sharp enough to slice through my hesitation. "You've wanted this as long as I have. Let me lead. Let me take you." Her words, raw, certain, commanding, made resistance impossible. I surrendered. Completely. The church was silent, but inside me everything was chaos. My heartbeat thundered, my breath quickened, every nerve alive under Ava's touch. "Look at me," she demanded, pulling back just enough to catch my gaze. I obeyed. Her eyes locked onto mine, unwavering, powerful. She wanted me to see her, to feel her dominance not just in her touch, but in her stare, in her certainty. "I told myself I'd wait," she confessed, lips brushing mine, breath hot and steady. "But the truth? I can't. Not anymore. You've been haunting me, driving me insane. And tonight," her hand slid lower, bold, unrelenting. "Tonight you're mine." The words undid me. Time disappeared. Minutes melted into eternity. Ava's dominance filled every second. The way she kissed me, the way she touched me, the way she commanded me without hesitation. Every whispered word, every daring movement reminded me that this was forbidden, but also inevitable. "Do you feel it?" she whispered, her lips tracing my jaw. "The way this place tries to silence us, and yet we're louder than ever?" "Yes," I gasped, my voice trembling. Her smile curved dark and victorious. "Exactly." She kissed me again, harder, stealing my breath, my will, my everything. The pews creaked under us, the candles flickered as though they too were trembling. The air grew heavy, thick with heat and want, wrapping us in a cocoon of forbidden passion. Ava never hesitated. She led with dominance, with certainty, with hunger that left no space for doubt. She didn't ask, she claimed. She didn't beg, she commanded. And I gave myself over to her. Every boundary I thought I had, every rule I thought I needed to obey, all of it dissolved under her touch, her kiss, her whispered promises. "Ava," my voice cracked, my body trembling under the weight of her control. Her lips brushed mine as she murmured, "Say it again. Say my name like you mean it." "Ava," I gasped, louder this time, desperate. She smiled darkly. "That's better." Her hands roamed with certainty, her dominance absolute. "You belong to me here. In this silence. In this darkness. In this church. Do you understand?" "Yes," I breathed, my voice breaking. Her eyes gleamed. "Good girl." And in that moment, nothing else mattered. Not the walls that surrounded us, not the sacred silence we shattered, not the weight of what was forbidden. All that mattered was Ava, dominant, bold, unyielding Ava, and the way she claimed me, body and soul, in the silent church. And when she whispered against my lips, her voice dark and commanding, "You'll never forget tonight," I knew she was right. Because I didn't just want Ava. I belonged to her. And she made damn sure I'd never forget it.